Emery, RMB delivered a strong performance in 2023. Give us your first impressions.
Jaco, I believe this was a stellar performance, in particular in the context of a challenging macroeconomic environment. It is worth noting that a key contributor to our overall performance was our broader Africa portfolio. We can enter the 2024 financial year with confidence. We have an amazing team. We have a clearly articulated ambition and strategy working towards 2028, and there's amazing momentum in our business.
Talking about the 2028 strategy, sustainability and transition finance remains a key focus for us. How did RMB perform against our targets for 2028?
In 2023, RMB executed 35 transactions and facilitated 36.3 billion rand in sustainable finance. This is absolutely in line with our 2026 ambition. One of the transactions included RMB reaching financial close on South Africa's first utility-scale private wheeled wind energy project for Sasol, South Africa. The bank is also growing our focus on our social impact. And in this regard, we have advanced a loan to Respublica to enable them to provide affordable student accommodation. Jaco, you are very close to the financial results. So why don't you share with us kind of some of the headline figures?
Emery, we achieved normalized profit growth of 9% at an ROE of 21.2%. I think one of the standout features is the fact that broader Africa portfolio contributed 31% of RMB's profits in the 23 financial year.
Let's take a closer look at the performance of the individual businesses. Who were the star performers?
As I mentioned, broader Africa, I think, stood out. They grew PBT by 55% over the last 12 months. Net interest income grew by 49%. That was really supported by strong advances growth over the last year. And on the deposit side, we really benefited from the fact that we attracted new clients into the business, with deposit growth growing at 14%. Other highlights, Ashburton grew assets under management at 20%. I think a fantastic performance over the last 12 months. And private equity really had an excellent performance, growing profits at 71%, and they really benefited from the Studio 88 realization during the course of the year and strong annuity income.
So corporate transactional banking and investment banking really had solid performances in the last year. Tell us a bit more about their results.
Corporate transactional banking had a fantastic performance. They grew profits by 26%, and they really benefited from growth in average deposits of 10% during the course of the year. I think the good thing around that is it's on the back of new client acquisition, which is part of our strategy, and that really bodes well for the future. Investment banking, off a high base, delivered profit growth of 12%. They benefited from strong advances growth of 21% in the current financial year, and that really underpinned NII growth. I think the other benefit that we had there was a very strong fee and commission income from the business.
And how did our markets division hold up?
Overall, top line growth is good, although their PBT is down in the current financial year. That does reflect the ongoing investment in geographic and platform expansion, which we think will deliver in the future. Emery, in addition to the modernization of core platforms, which I just mentioned as part of the kind of the cost growth story in the current year, we continue to invest in geographic expansion of the business. What are your thoughts about the opportunities for the next few years?
Jaco, in the last year, we established our broker-dealer and representative office in the United States, and that's really to expand our offering to our clients. And this presence now in the United States really complements the specialized offerings that we have in the United Kingdom and India. So our presence outside of Africa, that really allows us to facilitate capital flows and investments into the continent. And it increases our proximity to multinational clients that have activities on the continent. And we did this to make sure that we stay relevant to our clients and that we actually win more clients that have a footprint on the continent.